What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. How you doing today, you guys? We are going to be doing episode 4 of House of the Dragon. But yes, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to be notified every time your girl posts a video for episode 4 of House of the Dragon. Y'all, this episode, it had my mouth like I was really taken aback by some of the things that went on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the video. If you haven't seen House of the Dragon, you can find it on Hulu or you can find it at HBO Max. Yeah, so let's get into the video.
Taylor Gang, let's get it.
Young Money.
Yeah. There's some people coming with me and I know who they are, and some that just ain't gonna make it and I know who they are, and I know they ain't gonna like it, but it's quite alright. I ain't need no one my whole life, and I've done alright. I can't do bad by myself. These days you never can tell, except the people who've been with me and they know who they are. Yeah, they know my true colors and they see what they are.
Was extra as fuck. Okay, first of all, opening the episode up of episode 4, basically Rhaenyra, which is the princess slash heir of the kingdom, was basically interviewing guys to be her god doggone husband, and you know, she didn't choose anybody. She had this one young dude of a kingdom. He was like 12 years old to, you know, pledge his loyalty to her or whatever. She did not accept. But I didn't know what the hell was going on, to be honest with you. And after that, I think she winded up, okay, so the family winded up having a celebration for the ending of the war. As you guys know, if you've been watching it, the Sadians and whatever ended their war. The brother Damien came back, and you know, they gave him a celebration party, and they celebrated him coming back in one piece and everything like that. Rhaenyra and the uncle, which is the king's brother, wind up having a conversation of honestly about how, you know, basically the king and stuff, he's still trying to make this girl get married to, you know, this guy that she's not attracted to, you know, she don't feel similarities, and to be honest, she really just don't want a relationship with the dude. I get it. Okay, she don't want to be married, and some people don't have to fucking get married, bitch. Goddamn. But I can understand too where the dad is coming from. He wants her to be well off and be taken care of, and there's nothing like somebody or your father securing you and making sure that you're secure in a financial way, or just period, making sure that you're safe, you're protected, and you're provided for. Okay, you know, they was just chatting it up, basically. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, had some similarities, and basically, you know, the princess was like, so let's be real, why you came back for? And you know, he was like, I just came back. Why I can't just come back? You know. And you know, she basically was just telling him like, yo, I seen too much. Like, my mom died, you know, trying to give birth to my brother. And I honestly don't feel like, you know, women have the choice of honestly deciding their fate. I feel like men too often are in control of everything. Girl, here come the juicy part. Here come the juicy part. So, okay, let me back up before I get to the juicy part. Every time I see the king, every time we see the king, bruh, he got some type of bruises, scars, and we all just trying to figure out, like, why? Is it because you sitting in this fucking throne, or you sitting in this chair and it has spikes in your ass? First, you lost 2 fingers from sitting in the chair. And we didn't even know that he lost 2 fingers. He just, you know, in the last couple of episodes, he just had a little cut. And they wrapped it up, and this episode he was missing 2 whole fucking fingers. So I'm just like, oh Jesus, why don't y'all make him a more comfortable chair? But yes, they took care of him because he had bruises all over his damn back. We trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with you. So in the past episodes, I was thinking to myself, this nigga is dying. Spoiler, episode 5, they say that he's dying. I was like, I said that. Anyway, moving on. So Rhaenyra and the uncle, Damien, decides that they're going to go out and celebrate. They're going to get out. They're going to chill. She grown. Y'all, she got to be at least 20. So if she was like 15 2 episodes ago, she got to be damn near 20. Now, 21 at least. So she sneaks out, and her uncle get together and they go out of town. And she hanging with him, you know, they hanging with the in Harry Potter you would call the muggles. So they got their hats on and they all disguised and stuff, and they watching this play. Well, the play is basically describing her life as a princess. So as they, you know, sit back and they chilling, they drinking, girl. They drinking. I didn't know they was drinking. Because next thing you know, this bitch and this nigga is at the pleasure house. That's what they call it. I call it the sex house. The pleasure house. So they go in the house, y'all. And she looking like, and she get to looking around. Next thing you know, they walking through, you know, like the little snakes. They ass walking through. Mind you, they drunk as fuck. So next thing you know, the uncle, mind you, the uncle and the niece are together. They don't have people with them. Next thing you know, they like this, face to face. Do y'all see me? Face to face. Girl, he done kissed her in the mouth. Now, first and foremost, I had to press the pause button, bitch, because I felt triggered in so many ways. I just had to stop. Like, I didn't think I was going to make it through this episode, bitch. I had to stop and go to check on my children. I don't know, something just got up in my soul, and I had to go get up. Now, so what the fuck is going on, bitch? What is going on? He kissed her in the mouth. She kissed him in the mouth. She liked it, so she tried to kiss him again. He kissed her. Okay? She kissed him back. Okay? He pulls her clothes down. I said, you know what? I don't know what's going on here. Like, I'm y'all, to be honest, at first I didn't know if it was a dude that looked like the uncle. I didn't know who it was, because it was so close you couldn't see his hair. And mind you, the uncle, he had long hair. He didn't cut his hair now, so I'm thinking it's a whole nother guy. He done dropped her ass off to let her live her best life. You see what I'm saying? Let her do her thing. Bitch, it's him. I said, oh Lord. So he pulls her clothes down or whatever. And, you know, she tried to kiss him or whatever, right? And he says, and then they go back and forth, and then he do this, and then she do this, and then he back up, and she do this again, and he back up. I said, you know what, what is this? Is this his twin or somebody looking like him? Is it what they got going? Child, he left her standing there by her damn self with her clothes down. So she realized that he wouldn't come back because he walked his ass off. I guess he figured he was going too far. Bitch, you shouldn't have kissed her in the mouth. You should just let her go into herself and let her get whatever the fuck was going on. Let it get done to her if that's what she wanted to do. Y'all in this. So after that, she leaves. She looking for him. Next thing you know, she don't got her hat on. She didn't have her hat on during that, I mean. So when she walks out, a little boy peep who the fuck she is. Now, I don't know if he followed them there because that's not the part that I seen. But I was just flabbergasted, first and foremost. And secondly, I've been telling y'all that the damn hand, the right hand, he went shit. I told y'all that last episode, and I told y'all the episode before I didn't like him, right? Basically, the right hand had been paying the little boy to spy all this damn time. So he went and told the damn right hand what he the fucking seen. And I'm guessing that obviously we already know that bitch, okay, let me just spit it out. Wait a minute. If everybody, man, woman, two men, two women's, man and woman and child fucking, how the fuck can you tell who fucking? How do you know who I am? If we all got our mouth on somebody and our parts engaged and we all fucking, how y'all pinpoint me and decide this is the time? Anyway, moving on, that's how I feel. How you know? Bitch, you got your head down here. Man on man, woman on woman. Woman on man, child on child. They don't give a fuck. So how you know? Anyway, moving on, ladies. Anyway, the word got, like I said, got back to the right hand. The right hand go and approaches the fucking king and was like, I got some news to tell you. Basically, your daughter, your grand princess, is out here at the damn pleasure house and multiple people seen her. And he was like, how dare you? How dare you defile my daughter? She is the princess of the damn kingdom. What the fuck you mean? I was so happy. Let me tell you why the fuck I was happy, y'all. And then I'm gonna get off here because we gotta do another video because I gotta cook. And this king ain't saying shit and defending nobody but his brother. The whole goddamn the past 3 episodes, he ain't saying shit to defend nobody but that fucking Damon. When the damn right hand sicked his fucking daughter on the damn king, he didn't say shit. When the motherfucking black man that was going through all this shit, he didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing the whole fucking time. When his damn wife damn died, and it was in the damn right hands, in his hands to be able to make certain decisions. The king didn't say a motherfucking thing. But when it was time to speak on his motherfucking daughter, he had her motherfucking back, bitch. And I was surprised. Okay? And I had to give him his kudos because I started looking at him like, bitch, you is the king, bitch. What the hell? What the hell? If you didn't want this job, you should have took your ass on and ran off and gave this boy this damn kingdom. Moving on. I'm doing a video. So listen, he told the right hand off, baby. He told the right hand off. So next thing you know, the damn princess get called to the daddy sent for the damn princess. Oh, let me back it up. Let me back it up, y'all, because I missed the part. Okay, let me go back. Okay, so the night that the uncle came on to the little girl or whatever and stuff, she went back home, right? She went back home, and the dude that I told y'all that she chose, the guy that I told you that she chose to protect either the king or her. I couldn't remember which one it was at the time, but I think he be standing by her though. He be defending her. That's the nigga last episode I told y'all that she ran in the woods with. That nigga. Girl, she gave him the business. When I say she gave him the business, girl, she gave him the business. Girl, she told him, she said, she didn't say nothing really. She was just motioning. She took his helmet and she backed up in her room and lured him in there. And she kept, kind of, playing with him and whatever until he got in there and she started kissing him in the mouth and started. They've been liking each other since the beginning. I'm proud of her. Now, when the next day, right? The next day, that's when the little boy goes to the kingdom. Well, she had already fucked the guard. The nigga that she chose to protect the daddy. The nigga she ran in the woods with, she liked. She went on and gave him the pussy. And she was, I guess she was feeling it or whatever. So when the right hand goes to tell the king, the wife was listening. Meanwhile, back up, the damn friend / queen she be girl. When remember was the princess was getting hers, the queen was getting hers. That's all I got to say about that. And she looked like she was not enjoying it. So, but the queen was eavesdropping when the right hand came in. So, the queen went to go address her friend. Like, girl, did you do what they said that you doing? Because the right hand is saying, which is her dad, is the queen's dad. The right hand is the queen's dad. He came in here and he told, the king that you, backstory if you're not watching it, before the queen died, Ramira's best friend, which is the current queen, liked the king's brother. Okay, so basically the princess's uncle liked the princess's friend, and the princess's friend liked the princess's uncle. We together now? So she was all upset and concerned, like she felt betrayed. I said, bitch, I know the fuck you ain't talking, ho. And you married and fucking got 2 kids by my daddy. Anyway, moving on, child, girl. I said, so she was like, no, nothing. She was like, no, nothing happened. Fast forward, girl, because it's getting a little lengthy. But I was just surprised because they didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? He stopped. She stopped. She got her bones and her rocks off by the nigga that she was like, that she chose. Anyway, so eventually the king calls Ramira. No, he calls the uncle. And the dad questions the uncle, which is Damien, his brother. And he was like, how dare you? You ruined her, blah, blah, blah. Did you do it? Did you do it? He was like, yeah, I did it. I was like, nigga, for real? He was drunk as fuck. He was hiding and shit. I think they was trying to kill him. They had to drag him to the king the next day after that shit happened. They dragged him up there or whatever. But And he was like, and I've been taking up for you all of these years, and so and so, so and so, and you have done, this is the last straw. I will not, nothing for you. I was like, oh girl, whatever. But come to find out, only reason why he was doing that, the Uncle Damien, the king's brother, the only reason why he was doing all that is, girl, so he can get the goddamn kingdom. It was all the plot and the scam. Remember when I told you, you know, earlier, I was telling you how the niece was asking, like, what you, I know you planning something, because you don't never come unless you got a plan. That's what he was doing. He was thinking, basically, if they got married, because he told the king too, he was like, when he was asking him and questioning him and shit, he was like, how about if we get married, we can keep the, you know, keep it in our family versus giving it blah 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 to XYZ down the line. And joining versus if I marry my niece, we don't have to have. So he was like, that is your niece. And he was like, what the fuck that mean? I'm married. He was like, you have a wife. That's what the daddy was like. Like, the king was like, you got a wife. He was like, that whore, she be fucking and I be fucking other bitches too. What the fuck is you talking about? I was like, yeah, okay. Well, we know that you got a sex house, so I mean, come on. But yeah, so basically, the dad wound up calling Ramira into the damn thing after he confronted the uncle, and he was like, did you do it? And he was like, no. And he was like, he ruined you. Even if he did it or not, y'all did it or not, it still ruined you. And how could you? You know what I'm saying? I told you to stay your ass away from this motherfucker like that, but you don't want to listen. So he was like, now, because your image is ruined, it's gonna ruin your chances of being able to catch a good husband. And so basically the dad was like, you gonna have to get married right away. You know what I'm saying? To protect your image, you gonna have to get married. And she was like, okay, I don't want to do this shit, basically, but if you gonna make me get married, you gonna have to fire your fucking right hand, because why the fuck did my friend, which is the queen, have to come back and tell me that the right hand got his fucking mouth on me? And I was like, oh, bitch, did she get him? Yes, she did. Checked the nigga. She checked that nigga. And so, girl, I'm like, ooh, did she do it? And she was like, yeah, bitch, I had to, because he had me fucked up. She was like, basically, all of this time, you been running around and you know this nigga wasn't shit, and you kept your mouth closed and you ain't said nothing. He probably the reason my mama dead right now. Y'all, at the end, I was just so motherfucking excited, because I was just like, okay, this bitch, I can't. And so, you guys, pretty much, that was it. I think the last thing that wound up happening, though, she did agree to go ahead on and marry whoever, you know, the king had in mind. But after she left, you know, the king meeting with him, she went back to her chambers, and the king had sent the doctor, and the doctor had this liquid, and I didn't know what the fuck the liquid was. I didn't know if they was trying to poison or kill her, who was behind what. This shit's so crazy. But she asked the doctor what it was, and the doctor was said to get rid of any, you know, regrets that you may have in the future. And she looked at him, and he looked at her, and then he walked away, and that was the end of the episode. Y'all, I could have died, because what if she is pregnant by the damn God? She love him, and he love her. He'll do anything for him, and she'll do anything for him, and he'll do anything for her. So I wonder what she's gonna decide. Of course, if she chooses not to marry this rich king or whatever, she with the damn, not to make it seem like that, because if it was me, I would just run on and we'll figure it out. But I'm just saying, like, what if in the next episode she pregnant? Because they went to war coming in the episode 5, the preview. Y'all gotta check it out. Y'all have to check it out for yourself. You ain't been watching House of the Dragon, girl, spin-off show from Game of Thrones, girl, you is missing out. And I just want to let you know, I gotta go and feed my children. But y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you've been watching it. Go ahead and comment down below. If you haven't and you just like the commentary and the review, girl, put that in the comments down below. But girl, I implore you, if you can, so go ahead and subscribe, y'all, so y'all can get more of this, but to also go ahead on and check it out, so y'all, we can talk about this. But I love y'all. The mostest in the roses, as Red say, from us outsiders. Y'all next time. Peace, y'all.
Drinks on you and the drinks is on me. We ain't going nowhere like tanks is on